Okay, for a statistics project, Christina wants to make a graph that will show the trend in family car purchases over the last 5 years, which is the best sampling method she could use to collect the data. Now, regardless of how terrible these questions might be when you encounter them, hold on to the basic principle, which is that, you have lots of people buying cars, and if this bubble represents all of those people that are buying cars, you realize that you can't really ask them all about what they purchased. So the goal is always the same. When you're collecting data, you want to collect a manageable size of data from a manageable sample. So maybe this smaller subset. And this is called your sample. But you want to choose a sample that represents, in some way, more or less, everybody in the group. And of course, there's always some degree of error. But the goal is try and pick a group that is the largest and most diverse to represent the most people. And out of the choices here, I think, right, you have 20 car dealers, 20 students in her class, 20 random individuals in the mall, and 20 parents of students in her class. Well, it's true that all of these have the same number in them. They're all 20. But choice A clearly will represent the most people because the dealers themselves and selling the cars will be selling, hopefully, in a way that sells to the most variety of customers, right? The 20 students in the class will be localized in a certain room, an area, probably living in the same area, probably sharing a similar demographic or background, which will make the data biased in some way. And the same is true for people in a mall. Who shops at a mall? Well, a certain demographic, a certain type of individual, and that will then affect the data. And the parents of the students would encounter the same issues as picking the students themselves in the class, right? That will lead to a certain demographic or a group of people that won't represent everyone. But the 20 car dealers, right, that could really represent a wide range of sales across a wide range of different groups, and then hopefully reach everybody in the population in a more complete way. So I would definitely pick choice A. Thanks.